My name is Oldstrong. I'm a film director. I started off my career as a director working on documentary films, and I moved on to scripted drama and even tried my hand at 360. So I think the benefits of working across genres is that I think it puts me in a strong position where I can be considered for a wide range of projects, rather than just someone that would be considered for a documentary, and I think as a black man, only considered for documentaries which are about like racism and stuff like that. It helps me to keep growing because every time I try a new genre, I'm a novice, so I have to start from scratch. And I really enjoy that process of learning. I always create myself like a checklist and going through that checklist. Have I done this? Have I done that? Speaking to people that are more experienced in that genre and really pushing myself as an artist, because I definitely think of myself as an artist. So it keeps me excited and it keeps the job interesting for me. So I made the move from documentary films into scripted because my passion was always for scripted films, and I've always sort of resisted being pigeonholed into any particular area, So I thought if I continue to make documentary films, I'll always be seen as the documentary director. So I made a scripted film, and I realized that in doing scripted, I had more control over the story, whereas with documentary, you're taking someone else's story on a particular issue and you're shaping it to communicate that in the best way. In terms of 360, I had a particular story that I wanted to tell, and I didn't feel that it could be told effectively in any other form other than 360. And so there were a lot of new skills to learn, but it was fun, yeah. So moving from documentary to scripted, there are a lot more moving parts, a lot of things to consider. With a documentary, you can get away with it being a bit more gritty, not as polished. You don't have to do things like set up lighting, set up a set, you film your contributor where they are. You film, pick up shots that are relevant to the film, and you're quite free to move around, but with scripted, you've got to hit a deadline. You're only allowed to film so many hours within a day. You have to make sure there's lunch breaks, and you have to have a full crew. You can get away with a smaller crew, but you have to have a full crew. As documentary, you can get away with it could just be myself and Will, who's the DOP that I always work with, or sometimes it could just be me, like just run and gun. So I felt like the pressure for scripted was a lot more intense. And then in terms of 360, that was like entering a whole new world, because the camera, it sees everything. So you can't ever hide behind the camera. So sometimes you have to get quite creative in where we would hide. Lots and lots of rehearsal. So in tackling 360, I looked at a lot of theatre, because like on theatre, once you're on the stage, you can't cut. If an actor was to trip, for example, they just have to keep going. So with 360, once we call action, you've got to nail it. And if anything goes wrong, you can't cut away. So you can either use the shot or you can't use the shot. And you have to consider the viewer and account for motion sickness. So we had to practice a particular walk with the actors when they would do the POV shots to keep it as smooth as possible, and do it over and over. And then there were a lot of things to consider in terms of the edit, because if you don't have a 360 headset when you're editing it, you might miss something back there in the shot. I think the challenges in moving across genres is that I've changed quite often, and every time I change, I have to prove myself. Or at least I feel that I have to prove myself, because who am I to think that I can just go and do it, And I don't think I can just go and do it. I have confidence in my ability to go and do the work and learn how to go and do it, and be willing to accept that I don't know how to do it. I go and I walk a lot when I'm struggling with these things. I go out into nature, spend a lot of time just walking, and I find that has, it's almost like a natural antidepressant. I don't believe that I have any natural talent. If I have a natural talent, I think it's just my ability to keep trying.